we see the story of Barak. Barak was an army general in Israel, and he was supposed to go to war. But Barak could not go to war by himself. He needed a seer or a prophet. He needed a seer or a prophet. And what he does is, and there was a prophetess in Israel, her name was Deborah. So what Barak needed in that new season of his life, he needed somebody who was connected to God. He needed a Deborah. Deborah represents those people who have the spirit that pushes you to your destiny. That's what Deborah's spirit is, somebody who's there to undergird you and push you to go forward and advance in your destiny. If you have somebody in your corner who's always nagging you to do better, to do more, those are people with a Deborah spirit. Because when Barak was about to go to war, he says to Deborah, he says, if you don't go with me, then I will not go to war. And then Deborah says, I will go with you. So people with a Deborah spirit are people who are willing to be on the back burner and push somebody else into their destiny. Those are the kind of people with a Deborah spirit. So people like Deborah are rare and are a gem to find, because that spirit is rare to find. Everybody is pushing their own agenda in life. Amen. But Deborah is here pushing Barak's agenda. Everyone needs to have some Deborahs in their corner. Everyone needs to have some Deborahs in their corner. Those people that push you to do more, they do not just say, go, we will pray for you. They go with you in battle. Those are the kind of people you need in a corner when you are going in battle. You need some Deborahs on your side. Because Deborah said, I will go with you. I will stand with you. You need those kind of people that will stand with you in good times and in bad times. They are there with you when things are going right. They are there with you when things are not going right. They are people with a Deborah spirit. They push you to your destiny. That you know you're supposed to do and you don't want to do. Maybe they tell you go back to school. Maybe they tell you leave that person. That relationship is toxic. It's not good for you. They are constantly telling you something that you know already you have to let go, but you're not willing to let it go. The people with the Deborah spirit, they are on your side. They are fighting with you on your side. The fact that they keep telling you and they don't go away as much as you ignore them, those are the people that God has sent for you in that season of life. Because we live in a generation where everybody wants to mind their own business. But if this person keeps coming back and keeps giving you advice, even if you're not taking that advice and they don't get tired and they continually call you and say, I'm praying for you, and they continually call you and say, stop doing that, that means those people have your heart. They have your best interest, because we think if people love us, then they ought to tell us what we want to hear. That's not love. The Bible says God chastises those that He loves. He corrects those He loves. Amen. So if people are always telling you that you're doing well and they never correct you, those are dangerous friends. They need to tell you and correct you in love. Correction is good for the soul. It is good for you. It humbles you. It's good for you. It's good for me. Once in a while I speak to my senior pastor and he tells me point blank, you know what, pastor, you made a mistake right there, go make it right. And it's good for me. I scream inside of me when he's telling me you messed up there, because nobody wants to be told you messed up. People just want to be pampered and say you're doing a good job. That's the generation we live in. But we mess up people when we do that. Even when we have kids, I never tell them that you messed up, you did the wrong thing. They never learn. You need to be aware of the Deborahs. You need to be aware of let go of those toxic relationships. And if you move to a new season of life, find the right kind of people for that season.